Hey guys, Stitches here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Mega Man 2. In the last episode, we defeated Guts Tank and then the Boo Beam Trap, which you have to do in a very specific order. This time, we'll be taking on the Boss Rush. This game's boss rush works differently from Mega Man 1's boss rush. In Mega Man 1, you had to fight the bosses in a set order. In this game, these teleporters, if you walk into one, will teleport you to a random location. Or they don't tell you to teleport you to a random location, they teleport you to a corresponding robot master. The top left being Heat Man, the left middle being Airman, the bottom left being Woodman, the top right being Flashman, the middle right being Metal Man, the bottom right being Crash Man, the left center one being Bubble Man, and the right center one being Quick Man. Now the main thing is with these that makes it hard is you can't just damage boost through these. There's not really much of a strategy here. Other than, you know, just don't lose too fast. So anyway, this time we're gonna go for Airman first, just because he's Buster. An interesting thing to note is they will actually drop a large health pellet upon defeat. You will not get a chance to collect this pellet if you're standing on the teleporter, meaning you can get screwed out of it. Oops, that's not where I wanted to go. So that's Bubble Man down. Bubble Man can be treated kind of like a free heal in this game. Or in this boss rush. Crashman and Quickman might actually be pretty difficult. Quickman here is definitely a lot harder because some people actually prefer to fight Quickman first, and I kind of get that. And at the same time, I also don't. You fight in completely flat arenas in this one. Actually, I think I am going to go ahead and fight Quickman next. Just barely. So yeah, Quickman's kind of easy here because you could be on the same level as him. So he's a bit easier here. Yeah, and if you've saved your flash stopper the whole time, you're really only fighting half a Quickman, so... next up, we'll go ahead and do... Flashman is pretty easy, actually. I think next up we'll fight Crashman, though. Let's see. I think next up we should do Woodman. I'm fighting these based off of what I think will be, like, the best interest for us in the end. Keep in mind, you do also have E-Tanks this time around, so you can fully restore your health if you're struggling. Bubble Aid. Yep. One thing I will say about this game is they seem to have the ammo be pretty inconsistent with how much you actually need. So that's this entire side down. All that's left is Flashman and Metalman. And trust me, Metalman is easy when I show you his ridiculous change or the ridiculousness of this fight. Yep, that's right. It only takes 2 Metal Blade hits to kill Metal Man. I don't know why he's weak to his own weapon. He is the only, I think, the only Robot Master in the entire series to be weak to his own weapon. I might be wrong about that, but that's just how that is. So, yeah, that's that. And next up is Wily Machine 2. So the first phase is a weak to atomic fire, so much so as 1 to 2 fully shots will destroy it outright. If this weapon is unavailable, you can use Metal Blade, as it can hit the boss from the ground. It's also weak to Crash Bomb, but it's best saved for the second phase. The second phase is weak to Crash Bomb and will die in 4 to 7 hits. However, if you don't game over, you're not likely to have any Crash Bombs on you thanks to Boo Beam Trap. However, you can make it out of that fight if you can make it out that fight with 1 Crash Bomb remaining. When Wily Machine 2 doubles back from the left side, Crash Bomb must be aimed directly at it. If Crash Bomb can't be used, use the Metal Blade and Air Shooter. So yeah, we've unfortunately depleted a lot of the resources that are quite necessary for this fight. Oops. God damn it. Let's go ahead and use one of those. Let's see, we do have Metal Blade. Yips. Just heal up after that. But I recommend saving your E-tanks just so you can tank through this. And then you can just shred through him with the Metal Blade. However, that's not it. There's one last one. This game was called Dr. Wily's Secret. So there's one last boss fight before we can call the game done. I gotta say, I love this cave design, though. You're going to want to have Bubble Lead. If you do not have Bubble Lead, this next fight will become unwinnable. And it turns out that Dr. Wily is an alien. So he moves around in this infinity-like pattern. And hitting this guy is a pain in the ass. God damn it. This boss is kind of difficult, I will say that. Mainly just its pattern. You can E-tank through it. Oops. Oh, we're so close. Please. The problem with this fight, in my opinion, is that the bubble lead's range is really bad. Additionally, you're only doing like 1 damage per cycle. And with that, you can have a seizure and see that it's actually just an illusion. And Dr. Wily begs for forgiveness. And that's the end of the game. We do get this cool scene with Mega Man changing colors with the seasons, which I like. We also get to see more of weird front-facing Mega Man. See the cherry blossoms. The rain. And lastly, we see Mega Man look up into the distance. And he leaves his helmet behind. On this hill. And that's the credits. Anyway, here they're giving the design credits to each of the robot masters. So that was Mega Man 2, a pretty fun game in my opinion. More than a substantial sequel to the original Mega Man. This defines a lot of what Mega Man will become. I still don't think they have it quite down yet, and this is why Mega Man 3, in my opinion, is quite good. Especially because there's still some bullshit. That final boss is bullshit, and so is Boo Beam. I also think Airman is a little too difficult. So I can actually see somebody wanting to play on the hard mode, or on the easy mode. And, you know, I don't blame you. I mean, I played with Rewind on. And, you know, this is my preferred way of experiencing the game, so you could argue, oh, it wasn't a true Let's Play because you used Rewind, and the answer is, I don't really care. That's the way I wanted to play the game, and also, I like how Fishman is in the credits. And yeah, that's it. If you press start, it just takes you back to the title screen. So yeah, that's interesting. I should note, by the way, if you do play the boss fights in the menu in the database, they are always set on difficult mode. Also, the thing about passwords is, whether you are on difficult or easy isn't actually determined by the password. The password will just determine what is in your thing. So basically, by adding the difficulty select at the beginning, you can kind of, you know, get around that. But with that, we'll go through the database, and we'll look at our last few enemies we had to fight. So we had Wily Machine 2. It recommends you use the Crash Bomb. It attacks with an anti-gravity energy shot. Dodge its attacks by jumping near the edge of the screen. Alien. It's actually just holographic projection being controlled by Dr. Wily. This final foe can only be damaged by the weapon that plays on its weakness. This is why Bubble Lead has so much ammo to it, though. Is specifically because of this. It also has an attack stat of 20, the highest attack stat in the game, even being double that of the Wily Machine. But yeah, with that, this is the final episode of the Let's Play. Kind of. There is one more video to be made, which will be a bonus video going through the museum. And also just me going over any other weird trivia about this game that I can think of during that. So I will see you guys then. See ya.